I guess it's time to go out and experience some cold Arctic weather. Well, come along. We're going to go now to the sign where it says northernmost part in North America, Barrow. Well, just a few miles out to that point called Point Barrow, they got this really famous sign with the whale bones next to it, so that's where I'm going to head to right now. The weather's still a little chilly and windy today too, so we got some drifting snow that's happening. This car actually gets very poor mileage. Right now we're showing 6.1 miles per gallon. So it's almost as bad as a Hummer actually, especially with stop and go. There's not really that much traffic here, but I'm just driving like 20 miles per hour right now, so that's part of the reason. There's no highways here, and you also don't need any license plates to drive around these roads in Barrow. Hopefully I don't get stuck in a blizzard going out here, but it's not that far away. We'll definitely get to see the ocean though. There's the drifting snow that I'm talking about, and we're only talking about mid-October. It's not even full winter, it's actually just fall right now. Here's one intersection in town, and we got the intersection of Stevenson and Cake Eater Road. Inhabitants that are living in Barrow. Great place to live. It's just extremely far from everything. We're talking far. It's actually closer to Asia than we are to New York, for example. Or even to Houston. Japan is as far as Houston is. Houston, Texas. And any minute, this ocean could freeze over. In another couple weeks, by November, it's going to be frozen solid. Hopefully I don't get run over or chased after by any polar bears. We're at the top of the state of Alaska. If you go about 1,000, maybe 7,000 miles or so to Russia, you have to go to Little Diomede, and there you can see Russia because Little Diomede is only 3 miles away. So yeah, very nice area, and it is cold here. Here it is, the Arctic Ocean, right behind me. It hasn't been frozen yet, but it shall, and it will. We can already see some ice on the beach right here. There's some seagulls that are still floating about. Further out you can see some rough waves. Next time I come, probably going to be dark too and colder. Well, I enjoyed that tour. I'm going to see the Arctic Ocean before it freezes. I'm just going to drive back now, pack up my stuff and head to the airport. That's my life, always going to the airport. In fact, I spend more time as a passenger than I do as a pilot. I've flown, I think, 185 segments this year already, and we're still in mid-October. So I still got 2.5 months to go. I'm pretty sure I'll get 200 flights in as a passenger, and most of those flights tend to be long too. Well, it's a nice truck. 2009 actually. Truck. 60 grand to buy it. I'm selling it used. Well, Mike is selling it used for 25 grand, so about half price. Not a bad deal. You try around this in town. People always look at you. I got better things to do than buy cars and impress girls. So Shell might be coming up here, I heard, but they had some problems. What kind of problems has Shell had up here?
Well, I guess one of the problems I heard about was their supplies and stuff hardly ever made it to camp. They were all stolen before they got there. So,
oh, really? Like food?
Food and other supplies and stuff that just disappeared on the way, and they got maybe a quarter of it.
Where do they just...
got to camp.
Who takes them? Like, where at?
Hard to say. Anybody that touched them probably took a section of them or a piece of them.
Oh yeah? Even at the airport?
Yeah, I would say at the airports and everything.
Oh, and so they only get a quarter of the shipment.
That's what I heard, that they were, one of the problems they were having with the logistics of being up here.
Oh. That's
stuff disappearing before they got it.
I guess that's what happens when you're in no man's land.
Yeah, a lot of hungry people on the way, I guess.
Yeah, because food's like gold in Barrow, huh?
Yeah, it's awful expensive at the store, so
yeah,
any place you can get it.
A gallon of milk is how much?
$10.99.
Wow, that's a lot. And then a gallon of water?
$4 or $5, I think.
Oh man, that's a lot too. Alright, well, good story.
That looks like Alaska. It's the dark tail.
Any CT email me anyway.
Hey, say hello.
Hi.
So where you off to?
Seattle and New York.
Alright, sounds good. Well, hopefully you have a good trip.
Thank you very much.
You save a lot of time because you fly at night.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
And I get to sleep as well.
There you go. It's 2 tasks in 1. Alright.